So good morning. Welcome to a little mini video that I'm going to do to explain this little trick that I have about checking to make sure that your skincare routine is on track, that you are seeing improvements or maintaining your skin health. So you don't have to do this every single day, but I recommend that at least once a week. What I do is have a really good look at my skin. So I'm talking maybe a few minutes, because when I'm doing my skincare routine, I tend to get into a bit of a trance. It's just sort of, I know what I gotta do. I gotta just clean my face, I've gotta put my product on and all that and get on with my day. But when I do this, I normally spend 2-3 minutes. I mean, you could spend longer if you want, but you really don't have to set aside a huge amount of time. But I spend a good few minutes actually having a good look at my skin. Now, this is something that needs to be done absolute first thing. So what I have done today, all I've done is simply cleaned my face. I didn't even use cleanser, no product or anything, simply just a bit of lukewarm water and my face towel, and I just pat it dry. Now I just wait about 15-20 minutes, maybe half an hour, to have a good look at my skin. So I have been doing this a while, so I sort of know what I am looking for and know how it feels. So my skin is feeling quite tight when I haven't put my product on. However, it feels quite tight, but underneath I can actually feel like it's quite greasy. So that's telling me that my lower layers of my dermis are probably a bit oilier, and the outer side, like my sebum's just having like a bit of a moment. So I want to regulate it. And apart from the fact that my skin's feeling quite tight at the moment and greasy at the same time, so that's very strange. I probably a bit more of a combination skin. I have always had like a more of a greasy T-zone and my cheeks. So I guess that's just a part of my skin type. But I really am in tune with how my skin is feeling. Also, I am 30, so I have been noticing more dark spots. My eyes have got more fine lines. So this is all stuff that I am looking at when I'm looking at my skin. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with all this stuff. It's just stuff because skin does change. Don't be thinking that you've finally found the skincare routine that's great for you and you just do it every single day for the rest of your life. Skin will change. So it changes with your hormones. So when you're a teenager, your hormones change. It changes with how your cycle, with your period is and all that stuff. It changes when you're pregnant, changes after pregnancy. I have noticed huge changes after my first pregnancy. My skin is like totally different now than how it was pre-pregnancy. We have changes in lifestyle. If you're going through a bit more of a stressed out period with work or whatever you're doing, that can also change your skin. The seasons can change the skin, drop in humidity, all these things. Currently springtime, so of course my skin's a bit confused because spring and autumn is often where my skin changes from whatever routine that I'm using to something else. Other things can be your diet. If you're going through a bit of a phase where you're not sticking to eating high quality skin foods, heaps of things can affect your skin. So doing this once a week can just be a bit of a thing for you to stay on track with what you're doing so that you are aware of your skin. And it also, I guess, will help you moving forward with knowing patterns. So when you do this, I also recommend taking a photo and also documenting. I recommend documenting every day for a week with a skin diary, what you're eating, what your routine is, what products you're using, everything like that. But then once a week, take a photo so that you can look back and see how your skin is changing. Now, remember, another thing is that this is something that you must do consistently, using your skincare, eating well, getting enough sleep, stress management. All this stuff is all consistency. You can't just be like, oh, today I did my skincare routine and I'll check back next week and see how it is. If If you're not doing it every single day, then you can't be expecting to see the results and maintaining a healthy skin. So I can't stress this enough, like, do this weekly, be very in tune with your skin every single day. This is something that's very, very important. Anyway, so yeah, once a week when you do this, take a photo of your skin. So before you have put on any product, literally it's just cleaned your skin with warm water and a face towel, and just wait for it to, I guess, see what it does. This is where your skin will be different. This is a good way also to actually get a bit more of a gist of what your skin type and what your skin concerns are, because if you're not really in tune with this, then you will be most likely self-diagnosing yourself with the incorrect information, and then you will be buying the wrong products for you. So this is very, very important to be aware of. So this, yeah. So just spending a few moments, just having a look, seeing what's different, document it. And this can, first of all, this can tell you, hey, my skin is looking worse, or it's not looking a certain way. Give it at absolute least 28 days. I would actually recommend 2 months probably to see what really happens, but you need at least 28 days. The average skin cycle is 28 days. Yours could be longer, yours could be shorter, depends on you. But you need at least 28 days to actually see if your skincare routine is working. So this is a great way to actually be able to tell. So consistency and actually checking and seeing how your skin is going. So yeah, that's literally all I do. I've probably been speaking for longer than I would actually spend looking at the skin, but I just like to have a look, take note to see what it is, and I'll take a few photos of my skin and just document it. And then I can know where I want to go from here and where I want to be in a few weeks' time.